April 1st, 2015 is a day that many Kenyans will remember for years to come. It was a morning like many other for many students of the Garissa University College. But as fate would have it, the day ended with over 147 of them dead. Many others were injured and most survivors had gathered some stories of the day that had been. It was the darkest day. Members of the Somali-based Al-Shabaab militia group attacked the institution around 3 in the morning and went on shooting a spree before local security forces contained the situation late that evening. The University College was closed indefinitely. 7 weeks later, and the survivors of the ordeal were recalled to resume their studies. Garissa University College was a constituent college of Moi University, and the students were given an option to choose which campus to report to. Many chose the main campus in Eldoret, while others went to other campuses, including Coast Campus in Mombasa. On 20th May 2015, it was all smiles for most of them as they reported to main campus, filled with great determination to continue their studies and march into the future. The students were divided into groups and each group allocated a counselor. Voluntary guidance and counseling was scheduled for any time of the day, but the students felt the need for it.
Now, let me start by saying this, that the incident of Garissa on 2nd of April 2015 was traumatic. The students were traumatized, and all this was dependent on where one was at the time of the attack. There is expected to be a varied response to counseling, which is acceptable in any continuum. But I can say that a good number of them have responded positively to counseling. And I have reports from the counselors that it has been going on very well for a majority of them.
I find so much comforted when I'm being counseled, then thereafter I just go back to my normal state. So.
This meant that there will be no interference with the classwork. This also helped the students deal psychologically with the event of that fateful day and try to move on with their lives. Two months on, Cynthia Cherotich and her friends are through with the end of semester exams, which began 2 weeks ago. Many remember Cynthia as the girl who had to drink body lotion during the attack for survival while hiding in a wardrobe before being rescued. For many like her, the events of that fateful day will forever remain in their memories. The literature student did her best to settle in her new surroundings and work hard in her studies. It was, however, not without challenges.
So most of the time unapata lecturer anakuambia your weakness nini, lakini hapa huwezi jua hata lecturer ni nani. Na sababu population ya huku ilikuwa kidogo kuliko ya hapa. Huku kulikuwa na tight security, tulikuwa na askari ndani, lakini hapa unaweza pata mtu anakonga dirisha wakati mnalala usiku. That one gives us the stress also.
Despite taking literature, her ambition one day is to be a doctor, something she fearlessly swears to pursue upon completing her current course.
I like teaching, but because I am moving to another campus, I might change to be a doctor. Because maybe that was the purpose why God saved me, so that I can touch the lives of many. So my wish is to be a doctor. The courageous confided about her interest in football and drama, but said she had no opportunity to join any of the clubs in the short period they have been at the main campus, an option shared by her roommate Pamela.
Sijapata psych ya kuenda field. You know, exams was near and nikasema maybe next year when I come back.
Pamela Jalagat, who is a mathematics and business student, also narrates how she had to hide under the stairs during the deadly attack, with the terrorist voices arguing with each other, adding to her fears. She was lucky to escape through the fence while other colleagues were shot as they attempted to jump. Pamela has received scholarship from Germany but says she would not mind remaining in the institution.
When I heard that we have been integrated in Moi University, I felt good because Garissa was not such a conducive environment to stay and read. Here is a better place to be. Yeah, better classrooms. You know, library even there were no books, so there was no need of us going to the library. I'm proud of being at Moi. In fact, we used to tell our lecturers we want to graduate at Moi University. So, no, I'm just remaining at Moi. Yeah.
Mercy Chepchirchir takes history and business and echoes the same sentiments.
I myself, what I've decided that I'll remain here, finish my school here. Yeah.
During their stay in the campus, a number of groups and individuals have turned up with donations for this group, including Amref, Presbyterian Church of East Africa, the Kenya Red Cross, among others. The Dean's group, Kwea Opande, had something to say on the integration at main campus.
Well, the students, when they reported to Moi University, that is on 20th, somehow it looked like it was going to be an uphill moment and an uphill task for us, but we realized that they were quite upbeat. As you will notice that some of them even started reporting days earlier than the 20th that they were supposed to report. So that gave us an insight or a feeling that these students are quite enthusiastic to join Moi University. And with that kind of a spirit, I can say that they were ready to integrate with the rest of the Moi University mainstream studentship. Moi University embraced the students, Moi University embraced the staff, and the students have felt that they are at home. They have been given accommodation, they have been able to access facilities of Moi University, they have been able to access even assistance from staff of Moi University.
Although some students were fortunate to get scholarships, numerous challenges has been cited in choosing the eligible students.
That has been a challenge because when the donors give and they give their conditions, you must abide by the conditions that they give.
Salome escaped death during the attack, having opted to stay outside the university premises, only to learn that all her potential roommates were no more. She's made the same decision at Moi main campus to stay out of the campus hostels, which she attributes to making more friends.
Usually wake up at 8, lead from like 10 to 12. And after the rest of the time, I've just been working alone. I was given the K hostel, which was failing. Maybe I could sleep from 8 to 4, but from 4, like 6, I just sit down. Yeah.
However, concerns emerge of whether the period the students have been given to heal and prepare for the examinations is enough, with the number of them lamenting of limited time to get ready for exams, a concern refuted by the school's dean.
So upon reporting here, I can quickly say and strongly say so that to me, they had been well prepared. But remember, they were also told, in case someone feels that they are not set psychologically for these examinations, then they are free to seek a deferment of those examinations, of which I'm not aware that anyone has done officially. So I want to believe that they were well prepared and they had actually healed, and that is a plus and something that is worth commenting on.
Samuel Odongo, an education student, also narrowly escaped death after a bullet hit his leg. He has also a lot to learn from his new environment.
We've been here for 2 months, and what I can say with the place is wonderful. We found it is a bit different environment because we moved from extremely hot condition to an extremely cold. So we found it actually difficult to adjust, but at least now I can say we are adjusting well, and we've been continuing with our studies. What I realized that the studies here actually it is more smooth. You can study smoothly than where we were. But what I can say is that the population is big here, in that whenever you want to do something, you can actually be demoralized in doing many of things because you think that there is nobody who is seeing you, or there is nobody who is supervising you.
Mr. Odongo is a church elder in the Adventist group, believes the church has played a bigger role in helping them settle, but regrets the bigger number of students who have backslid from their faith.
But unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that most people, they they backslided. Those whom we came with from Garissa, they backslided in spiritual matters, because what I heard from some, they were saying that if at all these people began with those who are praying, so where is that God? It actually made some people to backslide in spiritual issues. But I've been trying to talk with them, though some have been getting. Then, you know, since here is a big institution, some have also got into other activities.
He too shares the idea of staying at main campus than going back to Garissa.
At least I'm adapting to the place, so I don't need to change again. Maybe I'll be affected the climate if I go to another university.
Indeed, all has been going well for the Garissa students, not until on Monday 30th July that another grave scare came their way following the indefinite closure of the university after the students involved in a chaotic drama. The incident extended to night hours, which saw the students involved with the police in a fearsome chase as students were being forced out of their hostels. The Garissa students could carelessly explain how this refreshed their memories on the event of the fateful attack at their former school. However, they were all held in the offices to keep them from mixing with the main campus students, which would subject them to the same treatment from the main campus students' arrests. Peace was finally restored the following day, and the Garissa students continued the examination as scheduled.
My life has changed, and I've really accepted that it happened, and I have no control over it.
At least the trauma has reduced. I was so much confused. I wouldn't even feel that I would continue with my studies. But
the Dean of Students' office in Moi has been a pillar in this whole exercise. The office of the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Student Affairs, Professor Hope-Kts, has been quite instrumental in ensuring that things are running well.
This chapter may have come to an end as the students now leave for their long holiday break, but what remains of their future is still untold, with the recent cause of going back to their former school on the rise.
About my students, it has been made quite clearly that they will be integrated into the mainstream Moi University studentship, and we hope that upon finishing the exams, they will be able to integrate into the university. And the Vice Chancellor made it clear that they will have an opportunity to choose or to decide which campus of the Moi University campuses they feel comfortable to join.
Whether the students will go back to their old school or decide to remain at the main campus is yet to be seen, but as most of them explained, they would rather remain at the main campus than trek back to the northern region of the country. Helix Odhiambo for the Tales of Hope.